Okay, let me tell you what healthy love looks like compared to toxic love. So, I've been through many toxic relationships. I'm now in a healthy relationship. I found a guy who's very sweet, who's very loving, very respectful. And my toxic relationships were very painful, really, really hurt me, really bad. The one with the narcissist completely destroyed me. I'm still not fully healed, I believe. With someone who really loves you, it's not as intense. It's not like ups and downs all the time. It doesn't take all your time. See, this was new for me. Having a relationship that doesn't take all my time. Every time I had been dating or every time I was in relationships, I would just constantly be thinking about him. Or, I mean, that's normal at the beginning, but I would constantly be like spending energy for the relationship, spending energy for the other person or for myself, or wondering if I was doing things right. And I mean, you know it. If you've been for a relationship that's toxic or with a narcissist, you know that it pretty much takes all your time, and there's not much time left for your life actually. I used to feel so bad all the time. Like I would really see it as like being in jail, you know? Not only just a relationship with a narcissist, just being in a relationship with someone who, like, even when you don't feel 100% confident in your skin, because it can get toxic even if the person isn't toxic. Just the dynamic in the relationship can get toxic if you're not 100% comfortable in who you are. And I mean, nobody is 100% comfortable. But if you don't know what you stand for, if you don't have a sense of groundedness, and if you're not really sure what boundaries to set and what kind of relationships you want and how to set these boundaries actually, well, then very quickly you can start to feel so uneasy and not grounded in a relationship. And this is terrible. Maybe you're going to relate with what I'm saying now, but this feeling of being in a jail where you can't do what you want to do. I used to overthink everything, like even just going shopping. So when I was on cruise ships, this is when I met the narcissist, and I had actually another relationship on the ships, and even just friendships as well. Just because I didn't have any self confidence, I didn't know who I really was, and if you put me right now in this kind of environments, I might still feel this way. So it's all about the environments at the end of the day. But I used to overthink, like going shopping or, going for food in the restaurant on the ship, or, like just in an environment where I might see this person, and I used to overthink, oh my God, they're gonna judge me. I can't do that. I can't eat that. I can't wear that. I can't. I used to overthink everything, and still part of me does. Like now I'm in a house where I'm sharing a house with a couple of people that I didn't know, and I could feel all these fears coming up. So it never fully goes away, and you can always do a lot of like healing to to move forward in life and to surround yourself with the right people. I really feel like it's about setting boundaries as well with the right people. So yeah, toxic relationship, you're not living. I'm sorry to say that, but you're not living your life. You're constantly on edge. You're constantly about to fall, constantly questioning yourself. It's exhausting. It's it's hard. It's really, really hard. And now that I'm on the other side, I can really tell you that it's not meant to be like that, and you're not meant to live this way. You're probably meant to go through what you're going through right now, and you were probably meant to go through everything you've been through so far, because you'll be able to turn this pain into power. You'll be able to start helping people, just the same as I'm helping people now. And you will find a crazy strength in you that will help you go through whatever you have to go through in your life. But it's not like this. A healthy relationship is. It's actually, let me be honest with you, it's actually a little bit more boring. It's less fun, it's less intense, right? The highs are less high. Let me be honest with you. And that's my take on it. Might not be everyone's. But like this crazy thing where I was putting this man on a pedestal, and he was my whole universe. He was my whole god. And as soon as I was with him, it was like, I finally feel good enough. And the truth is, when you're in a healthy relationship, So not only you're with someone who is healthy, who's flexible mentally and all of that, but the dynamic is healthy. You have like the sense of feeling whole that you have when you are with the narcissist or with the toxic partner. You have it a lot more, but within yourself. So you feel whole, you feel good within yourself. And the other person just feels like so in a healthy relationship, you just feel like you're, it's like a partnership. It really is like a collaboration. It's like there's not one that's above the other one. And so, yeah, it's a lot less exciting. I'm not gonna lie. It's a lot less exciting because there's not someone to save you anymore. There's not someone to reveal what you've been waiting to get revealed about yourself, to see your strength, because you have acknowledged that your strength is within and that the only person who can truly see you the way you want to be seen is yourself. There's a lot of personal growth that comes with switching from a toxic relationship to a healthy relationship. There's a lot of growth. It's taking responsibility for your own happiness, for your own self-love, for your own needs, and your own need to be seen, mainly. That's what I've noticed. So, in a way, it sucks because you don't have someone getting bitten here. There's mosquitoes already. You don't have someone to look up to. You get inspired though. I get really inspired by him, but not like other men, not like before. But I do love him and I do appreciate him deeply. But my inspiration mainly comes from people who are not my partner. I don't idealize him, whereas I used to idealize all my other partners. I just accept that he's human. And a lot of the time when we're with narcissists or men who are overly confident, because you're probably an ambitious, empathic, sensitive woman, just like me, we tend to attract the opposite, right? We tend to attract these men that are super confident, that know who they are, they feel they're so manly, they're so arrogant as well. And they're undervaluing you and they make you feel like they what's the word? They invalidate your emotions. It's like you can't feel, they have no empathy, right? And there's something we admire in this because this is something we don't have. This is something that's missing. I mean the confidence part. If you're like me, you're probably struggling a little bit with self-doubt and, very sensitive, all of that. And so this is what we look for. We look for something we don't have. And I guess when you're in a healthy relationship, you are with someone who is much more similar to who you are than in a toxic relationship where you literally attract the opposite. Because the truth is that if you're anxious, if your attachment style is anxious, if you end up with an anxious guy, you're going to be very happy because you're both going to understand each other so well. See? Yeah. My whole life has changed since I decided that I would never ever get into this kind of relationships anymore. My whole life has changed. I'm able to experience life as being me. So before, I was always thinking, how should I do things? Oh, I should love nature so much. Oh, I should eat organic like my parents. Oh, I should be an extrovert and party and stuff. Oh, I should read books. It's always this I should. And if you are if you're experiencing toxic relationships, you're probably having this feeling of not being good enough and not even asking yourself what you truly want in life, because you're always waiting for someone else to tell you. And I don't say that in a mean way, but I think if you're putting a man on a pedestal, if you're accepting things you shouldn't accept, is that you haven't fully taken responsibility for your own happiness and that you haven't fully accepted the gift that life gave you, that your soul wants you to take, the acknowledgement that you are who you are, and whatever choices you want to make in life are yours. And this is a big thing that has changed. Big thing that has changed, you know, with like changing to from toxic to healthy relationships. It's, I don't give a shit what people think anymore. I mean, I still do, I'm not gonna lie. But a lot less. And I'm still working on it. Again, like, you know, I do get judgment and insecurities and, you know, social anxiety and fear of being alone. I do get all that. But now, if I don't want to go to this place, if I don't want to do this hike, if I don't want to eat this thing, if I don't want to go shopping, or if I do want to go shopping, or if I want to spend $5,000 on something that makes no sense, like, just because I want it, just because I said it, I do it. And before, I never ever gave myself this permission. Yeah. Look at this duck. Sorry, that's really random, but it's just in the jacuzzi, and I was like, anyway. I hope that gave you some insights on what healthy relationships are compared to toxic relationships. If you want more insights from me, from my own experience, feel free to leave a comment below. I reply to every single comment, and I'd love to help you identify what kind of love do you want, what kind of life do you want, because the truth is, everything's possible. You can choose who you prefer to be, you can choose what you prefer to have in your life, and you can attract anything you want. I deeply believe in that. See, now I'm in a trip. This is a trip where I came to the US just for this event. It's an event with Aaron Doughty, and I spent a lot of money to come here, you know, and I'm not making an income at the moment because I'm just starting out, you know, posting on social media. You know, I created my coaching program for women who are recovering from toxic relationships. By the way, if you're interested in that, let me know. We can go on a free call together. Just leave a comment below. And the truth is, no one around me really understands why I'm investing in myself and spending this much money. This was a mosquito. This much money in myself, and why did I come to this place, you know, and was this kind of event with spiritual people, and like, and nobody really gets it around me. Nobody would do it, but I'm here, and I'm in Sedona. Can you see here? Let me show you. This is such a nice view. I'm in the jacuzzi, and by the way, everybody from the event tonight are going to this place to have food, and I allowed myself to just have some downtime, do a little video, allow me to be me. And once you really truly allow yourself to be you and to give yourself permission to be who you were meant to be here and to do what's comfortable for you, what you choose to eat, what you choose to do as activities, the job you want to allow yourself to think differently, to believe differently around money, around everything, you can attract relationships with people who are like that too. I believe it all comes hand in hand. That was a long video. I mean, not very long. Thank you so much for watching. Again, leave a comment below if you've been watching. I'd love to connect with you. If you relate to anything I've said so far, it means that we at least have one stuff in common. So it would be nice to connect with you. Thank you for watching. Feel free to share the video, like it. You know, you can also grab, this is a dear thing that means a lot to me. It's a free guide that I created on how to use voice notes to reconnect with yourself and actually with your real needs and what you truly want out of your life, your emotions, your thoughts, everything that belongs to you, but that you never got a space to express. I created a little guide on how you can start doing this practice that will really change your life. It's free, and it's in the description below. If you want to chat with me, 30 minutes call where I'm going to be holding space for you, whatever is coming up for you. If you've just been through a toxic relationship and you want to get out, or if you're already out, I also have a 3-month program. I can tell you more about it if you want. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you. And I'll see you in the next video.